So we'll come over here to Rotorua for a couple of days, and then we'll carry on to Taupo probably. So we're just staying out at the NZMCA camp out in Ngongataha, and we've just come out here to the Redwoods, which is on the eastern side of Rotorua. It's a huge big sort of forest of redwood trees, and yeah, you can sort of see behind me there. So yeah, we just brought Rewa out for a bit of a walk. So yeah, one way to fill in a bit of the afternoon, we'll go for a bit of a wander. Yeah, so we're just doing the easy trail.
Don't tell them that.
Oh. But this is absolutely full of tracks for mountain biking or walking on.
Hi.
G'day. Yeah, I think you know, this is obviously more of a walking track, but Rotorua I think is probably the just about the
mountain
biking capital of New
Yeah.
Zealand. So there's heaps and heaps of mountain biking here, and
yeah.
downhill slalom courses and all sorts of stuff. It's really well known as the mountain biking capital of the country. So, but yeah, this is a nice way to spend an hour or so just going for a bit of a wander through here. Very nice. You can see they're reasonably tall trees, aren't they?
Wow.
Amazing, eh? They're not very big in girth, but they're certainly tall. What an awesome place to be able to come and get a bit of exercise and stuff though, eh?
Oh yeah.
This is seriously cool. Yeah, and so that's the tree walk you can do in here, and I think it obviously starts from just back over here. Ree was busy puffing away.
No, that's me.
Oh. Now this is the easy track, man. It's for the kiddies.
I love walking in native bush. It's got that beautiful, deep, rich sort of smell, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. It's great.
Earthy.
But it just gets you out of the hustle and bustle and into like a bit of peace and quiet and nature. It's fantastic. And there's just like, this is just absolutely riddled with tracks all through here.
Yeah.
There's tracks all over the place here. I mean, we're walking on one of, I don't know, a lot.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's fine.
And it's just next to the city of Rotorua. Like literally 5 minutes that way is Rotorua.
Which way, Darren?
That way. No good asking you, you'd have us in New Plymouth. Yeah, so we just did the little 3.6 kilometre loop around, and just walking back down to where the ute is, just down here now. And Rhea was just starting to limp. Shelley's not. Her foot managed to hold up alright, so that's good. But yeah, Rhea was getting slower and slower, unfortunately, so probably just as well we didn't walk any further.
Although I keep on reminding Darren, at 10 years old, she's probably the equivalent of a maybe 60 to 65-year-old woman. So, you know, she's probably not doing too bad for her age.
Yeah, just starting to get a little bit of arthritis, unfortunately.
Starting to show a bit of wear and tear.
So we're dosing her up on a bit of turmeric and stuff at the moment, just to try and help her out a bit. We'll see how that goes, and if she's still not doing too well, then we'll have to look at something else.
Wow, look at these.
Amazing, eh?
No, don't even think about going in there. You'll be living permanently outside.
I reckon. Good morning.
Morning.
So we've come out for another walk in the Redwoods this morning, and we're doing a different track. This is called the Quarry Track. Just stop here for a minute, and yeah, so I think it's a 4.8 kilometre loop, this one. Heaps of people here, unfortunately, but it is a Saturday, so I guess you've got to expect that. Yeah, so what I didn't tell you yesterday is that we drove to Rotorua from Wakatani, and our leaking water tank has come back. Yeah, so I got hold of Haddocks, who did the plastic welding originally on it, and said to them, hey, you know, we've only driven 70 kilometres and it's leaking again. And they've said, oh well, that's, you know, they apologised and said to bring it back, and they'll have another go at it. So yeah, we just got to grin and bear it, I suppose. It's not what the outcome we were expecting, but it is what it is. So we're not heading back to Wakatani for probably another couple of weeks maybe, but when we do, yeah, I'll get it booked in there and they'll have another go at fixing it, and hopefully this time it'll be fixed. At the moment it's just dripping again, the same as it was before. So yeah, but we'll just take it easy and make sure we empty it out of water, pretty much out of water, before we travel too far, and yeah, take it back to them in a couple of weeks' time. But what a great walk this is. It's just a shame that you come across groups of people in here.
Talking.
There'll be 6 or 8 people having a big debate or something or other. Like, honestly, out of anywhere to do that, why would you do it in here? You come in here for a nice bit of peace and quiet and a nice walk, and there's everyone talking at the tops of their voices. Yeah, I don't know, I don't understand it. But anyway, we're having fun. So we just come across another section of that treetops walk. So you can obviously go up here, and then you can see the walkway along through there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That was a really a really good walk.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was I think it was only a 4.8 kilometre track we just did, but it was quite a bit of uphill in it as well.
Yeah.
So good bit of that and good bit of flat and yeah, thoroughly enjoyable.
Yeah.
So definitely recommend the Redwoods if you're in Rotorua to come for a walk if you haven't been here already.
Yeah,
nice,
and if you've got a dog, you can take your dog on lead. It's great. I mean,
yeah,
Rewa really hasn't had much chance to ever really go in the bush because generally you can't take dogs in the bush.
that's right. Yeah,
Even on a lead, but
yeah.
here you can. It's great.
So, well, we're currently staying here at the NZMCA camp in Nongataha, which is just out of Rotorua. It's actually quite a big camp too, but they're busy doing it up. Up here you can see they've dug out all this area. I'll take you up there and show you in a minute. And they're going to be putting down gravel and bits and pieces there. So there's their camp just here, but it's like 3 different tiers of space here that you can park on. And there's just $3 a night per person, and yeah, Rotorua is just straight down that road there, about 5 minutes away. So yeah, so I'll take you over here for a bit of a walk and show you what they're doing. They're going to be doing, I think, doing up the club rooms or something as well, or something. Yeah, and they're putting it at the back of the club rooms there. They're putting a shed to house the old Rayo bus, which was the first vehicle in the NZMCA, number 1. So I'm sure you've probably seen all of that in the NZMCA magazines. Yeah, you can see here that they've dug all this here out, and this is all going to be hard stand parking for vehicles once they've finished it. So it'll all be a big gravel area, and that's sort of the shed over there, which is where you sign in and what have you. And yeah, so yeah, it's a bit cold today, although at least it's not raining. It's been raining here for the last few days, so we haven't really been able to get out and do anything apart from when we first arrived. We did a walk in the Redwoods, but yeah, apart from that, it's been yeah, pretty horrible weather, and it's been the same over much of New Zealand, I think, or much of the North Island anyway. So yeah, you just gotta go with the flow, really. But I thought I'd take you for a bit of a bike ride today. We might bike into Rotorua and just have a bit of a look around, really. Get a bit of exercise, something to do, you know. So yeah, we'll head off and do that. Well, I don't know whether you can see, but it's raining again today out there. So haven't sort of done a whole lot today, just trying to catch up on some editing.
I went shopping.
Oh, you went shopping, yeah. Tomorrow we're heading back to Okatani. Shelley's dad's got
My dad's got a terminal illness, and so he had an x-ray about a week ago, so we're just getting the results back now, and he's got an appointment with his oncologist on Monday, so want to go and see what the results of those are. And because of that, we haven't sort of really ventured too far away from Wakatani, just probably a couple of hours drive at the most.
Yeah, we're just sort of trying to stay reasonably close so we can pop back every few weeks, well, you know, every sort of 2 weeks really, and just sort of check up on how he's going, and stay there for a week and then head off somewhere else, sort of thing. So hopefully on Monday we'll find out a bit more of what's going on with the results of this x-ray, so and then we can decide whether we can go further afield or whether we still want to stay close by. So we'll just take it from there really. We'll go back there tomorrow. It's supposed to be raining again this weekend, so we're going to go back and stay at the Wakatani motor camp, plug into power, and then we'll catch up with family for the week, and then I'm not sure where we'll go after that. I don't know yet. Another thing that's happened is that when Shelley left her job after 18 and a half years, she mentioned to them that she could do relieving work on a sort of a contract sort of basis. So they've since been in touch, haven't they? And they're keen on that. So you went for the P test the other day, the drug test,
the drug and alcohol test.
Even after you've been there 18 years, you've got to go for another drug test. But anyway, that's part of it. So so from that, it means that we'll probably be in Tauranga for a week in July, isn't it? And Shelley's got a week's work there, so so that could work out really well. We might pick up a bit of work along the way as we go. So that's sort of the plan for the moment. I know we've shown you Wakatani a couple of times now, and Hopi Beach and what have you, so sorry about that.
So please just bear with us. Our channel will be able to get more footage of different places as we can manage that. And hopefully after this weekend, although it's only a couple of weeks until I sort of do some work, and it'll only be a week, but then maybe after that we could
go further afield,
maybe we'll just have to
something
see.
So we'll just sort of see how it goes really. So thanks for coming along on this one. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. It really is a great help to us.
It lets YouTube know that people are watching our videos and that they're interested. They also suggest our videos to other people who watch like-minded things. So
that's right. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
See ya.